Yo, what's up, everybody? Like always, I gotta show you my book. Don't beat your children or they'll turn out like me. Corner stores in the middle of the block, and this is my other one, Pretty Ugly, a Harlem Situation. This is a story that takes place in the summer of 1985. It's about a girl named Apple and a guy named Big Zach, because Big Zach don't play. And it takes place in New York City and Kentucky, because I used to live in Kentucky, in Louisville. See that? Yeah, but I come online to sell my books. That's why I love being online to sell my books. But I always find that people love to argue, man. They love to argue. People will argue, and then they argue with you, and then when they can't get the best of you, they'll get you blocked. Or if they can't get the best of you, they start hitting you below the belt and saying vindictive, spiteful shit. But then when you return it, then they say, "Oh, that's why I'm gonna buy your book." They say, "Oh, that's why I want to buy your stink ass book." Then they say shit like that. But that's what I do. I want to sell books. I like to write. I like to use my imagination, and I got a crazy imagination. And can't nobody, like I'm not gonna sit up there and argue with you all day because I could say some pretty for her. I got tough skin, so you can say what you want to say to me. I don't give a fuck. But I'm going to go out there, hit the streets, and sell my books. And, Bo, I just want to talk about people want to argue about the water. I, like I was saying, I grew up on the hill, 150, 160th and Edgecombe. I grew up all over New York City. I lived all over Harlem. So I lived all over Harlem. But I grew up drinking tap water like most people, and I just like when we used to go to Jersey and we used to see people drinking bottled water. We're like, who buy bottled water? Who buys water? Why would you buy water? I just could not understand why people would buy water. Because we was drinking tap water. We was drinking water from the faucet, and we drank water, and the bathroom water was always the coldest. Somebody come to your house, you say you got some water, you would go to the sink, run the water. The thing was to let it run. Though. We used to always that's one thing we did. We was conscious about. We would let it run, and you let it run, and you put some ice. And like I said, you make ice cubes with water. You wash your clothes with the water. You brush your teeth with the water. All of a sudden, nobody can drink tap water anymore. Everybody's like health conscious now. I'm not saying. I do know that all tap water is not created equal. But because like I didn't like New Jersey tap water, and then I remember one time I was in Yemassee, South Carolina. You could smell their water, and then when I was in a boxing camp in Dewburn, North Carolina, we had water filters on all the taps. But I just don't understand it. I mean, like I said.